All right, folks, decided to do another real quick video here before I start thinking about doing some baling on the other side of the field, which is just a couple little lines that got left over because of a rainstorm that came in. All right, we're looking pretty stinking good here. Pretty stinking good. Right now, we're not near the knee height yet. So it's excuse me. Oh crap. It's August 25th. Yeah, all right, this is knee high right here. I didn't get into videos too much about that first crop sorghum bale making, did I? All right, sorghum, 176 bales on 8/7/20. That's the day they were all wrapped. Excuse me, baled and wrapped. Very pleased about it. That's a record breaker for me. Yeah, pretty pleased about that. So anyway, we're back here now on August 25th. About 18 days later. And if you keep up with the channel, you know I shot this with a healthy amount of pure urea. Pure urea, which is nitrogen. What did I put on here? 150 pounds to the acre. I don't quite like getting that excessive on a second spreading, broadcasting a fertilizer, but I wanted to give it just a little extra help because the second crop is extremely important to me. They all are, but you know where I'm going with this. I am bound, determined, and about 100% that this will be chopped and thrown in the 18-foot diameter silo, which actually some parts and pieces were just ordered this morning for the unloader. A couple of guards are getting really ratty on the collector chain, and it's causing a problem with product collecting at the end by the blower, and the fix is a couple of new guards. And hey, why not work on it when it's not being used and the unloader's at the very bottom? Let's do this smart now. So anyway, I've got a process that I'm going to follow this year. I'm going to do something a little bit new. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. We've got a safe month yet to come. I believe very safe without looking at the future monthly forecast of temperature. But we have, I guarantee, about a safe month from fear of a frost. And I'd have to say a month is, I'm feeling completely confident and fine with what I'm looking at here, and knowing that there's 30 more days left of safe growing weather that we have. Yeah, I'm very satisfied. Product of a little bit of a disbine skip here. Oh well. And a little bit of product that didn't get picked up. Other than that, a pretty clean field. Liking what I see. So I said something about I'm going to do things just a little bit different here this year. Not really different. I'm going to try something. You know, and yeah, you have to watch your inputs. It goes without stating. I'm stating the obvious here. You have to watch your inputs. Like anything. Especially farming these days. What I'm trying to say is I'm adding to this. My plan, my goal. I'm willing to bet that there is 10 full silage loads that are going to be taken off this field. I'm talking about those big boys. I will have this custom done. I don't have my own chopper and wagons. I'm sure you've seen some videos in the past of the custom operator in the big dairy that you know, custom operates for me. I'm pretty sure there's going to be 10 of their very large wagons, if not 11, that come off this field. I'm going to add 50 pounds, a 50-pound bag of dry molasses for every load. So I'm looking at about 500 pounds of dry molasses. Dry molasses is not cheap. But I think in the grand scheme of things, it'll be worth its weight in gold as far as a very good sought-after feed source for the cattle. Now don't get me wrong, we chopped sorghum, threw it in the silo for the first time last year. The cows were okay on it, but I'm just going to use the word okay. Just going to try something a little different here. And like I said, I'm going to add 50 pounds of dry molasses to every wagon load that goes up into the silo. I can guarantee you it'll make a grave difference on the taste for the cows. And like I said, it's not exactly cheap, that stuff, but I think my famous words, in the grand scheme of things, I think it's going to be a no-brainer. So yeah, you know, I've always talked about the silos being an insurance policy. This year because of crop rotations, some new planting and everything else. I'll spare you all my mad science. Comes down to it, as far as a silage form thrown into the silo, all I have is this 18 and a half acres of sorghum, and then a 13-acre stand of corn, which I actually went and checked up on today, and I'm really liking it. Everybody's corn up here is doing very well this year. I kind of failed in doing a crop check out there. We'll do one in time to come. So yeah, kind of quite a bit of importance here being put towards what I like to call my insurance policy that's going up into the silo. Probably a crappy way to say it, but those are my words. I'm sticking to it. Yeah, we're going to give it a try. It can't hurt. It's only going to help. So, yeah. This should come up absolutely fantastic. You know, being I went with that hybrid BMR, that forage came from Alpharex. We ought to see some pretty thin stems and some very broad leaves. You know, when it gets up to that, you know, we'll see where we're at. You know, the goal here is about a healthy 6 foot, 7 foot or so. That's the goal for our next harvest. But we're also going to play it by the calendar. But yeah, we should be looking at a pretty nice crop here. The second wreath growth of sorghum. Thinner stems, broader leaf. The addition of that dry molasses. And I think we should be sitting pretty. I sure hope so. I have a feeling we've got a long winter to come, folks. A long one and a big one. I think we're due for a bad one. But, we will. All right, folks, hope you enjoyed. Got to really get my butt in gear now. I got to get that baled up. I got some other stuff brewing here for today. We're going to talk to you sooner or later.